Good morning. Ruth chapter 2. And, well, my car's making some kind of noise. And Naomi had a kinsman of her husband, a mighty man of wealth, of the family of Elimelech, and his name was Boaz. Here's where the story starts getting even more interesting. And Ruth the Moabitess said unto Naomi, Let me go to the field and glean ears of corn after him, in whose sight I shall find grace. And she said unto her, Go, my daughter. If you go back and you go through Leviticus and all that, these people, that they own these big fields of crops, and there was a law, take the big portion, but around the corners, just leave some of the corners, leave some of it for the poor and the needy. And that's what she's going to go glean in this man's field. I guess they find the nearest of kin and go do that or something. But it says, she went and came and gleaned in the field after the reapers, and her hap was to light on a part of the field belonging to Boaz, who was the kindred of Elimelech. And behold, Boaz came from Bethlehem, and said unto the reapers, The Lord be with you. And they answered him, The Lord bless you. Then said Boaz unto his servant that was set over the reapers, Whose damsel is this? She must have been a looker. And the servant that was set over the reapers answered and said, It is the Moabitish damsel that came back with Naomi out of the country of Moab. And she said, I pray you, let me glean and gather after the reapers among the sheaves. So she came and has continued even from the morning until now, that she tarried a little in the house. Then said Boaz to Ruth, Hearest thou not, my daughter? Go not to glean in another field, neither go from here, but abide here fast by my maidens. So he's taking a liking to her. Let thine eyes be on the field that they do reap, and go thou after them. Have I not charged the young men that they shall not touch you? And when you are athirst, go into the vessels and drink of that which the young men have drawn. Then she fell on her face and bowed herself to the ground, and said unto him, Why have I found grace in your eyes, that you should have taken knowledge of me, seeing I am a stranger? And Boaz answered and said unto her, It has fully been showed me all that you've done unto your mother-in-law since the death of your husband, and how you have left your father and your mother and the land of your nativity, and are come unto a people which you knew not heretofore. The Lord recompense your work, and a full reward be given you of the Lord God of Israel, under whose wings thou art come to trust. Then she said, Let me find favor in your sight, my Lord, for that you have comforted me, and for that you have spoken friendly unto your handmaiden, though I be not like unto your handmaidens. And Boaz said unto her, At mealtime come here, and eat of the bread, and dip of your morsel in the vinegar. And she sat beside the reapers, and reached her parched corn, and she did eat, and was sufficed, and left. And when she was risen up to glean, Boaz commanded his young men, saying, Let her glean even among the sheaves, and reproach her not. I feel a sneeze coming on. Let also some of the handfuls of purpose fall for her. So don't just let her glean the scraps. Drop some of the good stuff for her too. He says, And leave them, that she may glean them, and rebuke her not. So she gleaned in the field until evening, and beat out that she had gleaned, and it was about an ephah of barley. And she took it up, and went into the city, and her mother-in-law saw what she had gleaned, and she brought forth, and gave her that she had reserved after she was sufficed. And her mother-in-law said unto her, Where have you gleaned today, and where wroughtest thou? Blessed be he that did take knowledge of you. And she showed her mother-in-law with whom she had wrought, and said, The man's name with whom I wrought today is Boaz. And Naomi said unto her daughter-in-law, Blessed be he of the Lord, who hath not left off his kindness to the living and to the dead. And Naomi said unto her, The man is near kin unto us, one of our next kinsmen. And Ruth the Moabitess said, He said unto me also, You shall keep fast by the young men until they have ended all my harvest. And Naomi said unto Ruth her daughter-in-law, It is good, my daughter, that you go out with his maidens, that they meet thee not in any other field. So she kept fast by the maidens of Boaz to glean unto the end of barley harvest and of wheat harvest, and dwelt with her mother-in-law. That's it for chapter 2, Lord willing. We'll see you again tomorrow.